today? How are you today?
Good, how's
Excellent. Do you mind if I get a medium cheese pizza? Do you guys have breadsticks? I'll get 6 pieces then. Thank you very much. Nobody likes the receipt anyway. Whew. Can't wait to enjoy this. Oh goodness. It's been a long day. I can explain. You can hear that, right? Welcome. Been awake for a very long time. So I'm too tired for this, bruv. The question at hand, do you need to eat healthier in order to get bigger? No. Alright, in a bit, lads. In the next video, yeah? I'm just joking. Just relax with all that. Just get my whole framework here. Show my muscles. Because if you see my muscles, then at least you have some sort of frame of mind that I actually know what I'm talking about. You see, if I was just some sort of skinny dude talking about this, or some sort of fat dude talking about this, you wouldn't listen to me. I gotta show my muscles. So, here they are. I know the people that are watching this video had a slight moment of realization, a slight moment of reflection when I said no. And then as soon as I said joking, I know for a fact that they still did not put that double extra large pizza that they just got from Little Caesars. Do you feel proud of yourself? I got that young LA drip. If you don't know, I was planning to get on a lot of gear. If you don't know, did I just say I was planning to get on a lot of gear? Forget that last part, yeah. To be completely honest, I get most of my stuff from Temu, and that's saying a lot about me as a man. But Young LA has some of the best t-shirts in the game from Muscle Dudes. I'm not even sponsored by Young LA, but free advertisement, I guess. I didn't even want to do this video, to be honest, but here I am rambling about eating healthy. You guys won't listen to me. Like, what am I gonna do? You guys won't listen to me. Regardless, I'm gonna say this stuff, and then you guys will probably be like, oh yeah, but Ali. It's like, come on, bro. I'm too tired for this. If any of you knew Sam Sulek is a major time feminist, let's just say that, bodybuilder, and he argues the thermodynamics. If I eat 1,000 calories of just donuts, you will lose weight. You will not gain weight. It's simple thermodynamics. At the end of the day, it's not about what you eat, but it's about how much you put inside of your body. So with that being said, have a great life. So there's essentially like 2 things that determine, and 2 things that we're going to be looking at in order to determine whether or not eating healthy rather than eating just plain out junk food makes you bigger, or at least affects your size in any type of way. And when I'm talking about bigger, I'm talking about bulking bigger. I'm not talking about like just straight belly fat. So for all of you guys that don't know what a calorie is, I'm going to look at you in the eyes and tell you what have you been doing for the past how many years you've been born. If you do know what a calorie is, which you should, the first argument is simple calorie intake versus calorie outtake. How much calories you're consuming versus how many calories you're burning, essentially. I'm way too tired for this, man. But at the same exact time, it's all in the same grace. So the basic premise of either losing weight or gaining weight is as follows. Let's say you have to consume 2,000 daily calories a day, and you're just trying to maintain. On average, the human body, without doing anything, me just sitting right here, you're probably burning around 2,000 calories just by sitting and doing absolutely nothing. Now add on top of the fact that you have to work out and actually burn calories, walk, that type of thing. If your daily intake is 2,000, you need to at least consume 2,500 calories in order to have a slight surplus. Anywhere from 300 to 400 calories surplus of what you're currently burning will increase in a gain in body weight, and if you're trying to lose a weight, a decrease in 300 to 400 calories over time is going to result in a decrease of your body weight. There we go. Oi. The basic premise is not whether or not how many calories you're ingesting. It's what you eat within the calories that we're trying to argue right here. Let's put it like this. If you had 2,000 calories of pure donuts, Coca-Cola, and that hot dog you just spotted right over there in the corner, if you had those type of calories versus 2,000 calories of a nice balanced breakfast eggs, grains, yogurt, whatever you want to call it, does it actually matter what you eat if you want to gain weight? Now, if you haven't actually seen my previous video where I gained 20 pounds in 2 weeks, if you haven't seen it, then go and see it. I'll wait I can see you through the computer right now, G. Like, I'll wait a sec. Like, you can go and it does matter, but not for gaining weight. I do agree with Sam Sulek. There's thermodynamics. How many calories you intake is how many calories you burn. If you're bulking, it doesn't necessarily depend what you eat. If you look at it from a personal standpoint, when's the last time you went to Taco Bell, got yourself a nasty burrito, and 30 minutes later you ended up on the toilet for a straight solid hour? You can eat what you want. I'm just here to tell you, probably not for the best. Just because you go to the gym, just because you do cardio, just because you do all of these different type of things doesn't necessarily mean that you are a healthy individual. You are healthier because you're doing these things, but at the end of the day, what really makes you and what really sets you apart from individuals is your diet, which a lot of people don't really have. Brain fog, laziness, incompetence are all side effects you can experience with junk food. Plus, I feel like people that have had junk food like literally their entire lives have never really properly went on a healthy diet, because in my opinion, healthy food's a lot more delicious and you just feel a lot better afterwards than junk food. So the second thing is literally just your goals. Like, what are your goals for trying to eat healthy? I mean, if you want to live longer, then sure, you could probably eat healthy. That would probably be a lot better, more beneficial than, you know, some junk food on the table. Because at the same exact time, if you saw my last video that I talked about how I gained 20 pounds in 2 weeks, and all of that was from straight American dream Disneyland home food. If it was a $7 popsicle, I don't care if it was pizza, fries, everything else buying. And on the end of the week, when I got my bill by the bank on my credit card, it was like $1,000 of just straight food. Because I didn't care. I wanted to go in a bulk anyway, fam. But don't be a hypocrite like me. If I were to say to someone, you want to actually like bulk up with relative ease, then just go to America and just find every single greasy plate of pizza you could possibly find. Trust me, you'll bulk up in no time. And then just be like me, where after the bulk, then you just cut back down. I mean, don't get me wrong, the acne is gonna go crazy. Your hormones are probably gonna go crazy. Hormonal imbalances. Well, sissy fits are probably gonna go crazy. So, very simple conclusion. Healthy food is always recommended, no matter if you're bulking, no matter if you're cutting. And no, it doesn't really matter if you eat junk or healthy to get bigger. It's just a simple thermodynamics between the calories. I'm too tired for this, fam. I'm trying to go to sleep right now. Even though it's like 2 p.m. But, you know, Ramadan gets the best of us. So, in a bit, lads.